guys, it's the second week and I wanted to make a little update video. I think in the beginning it doesn't make much sense to make a video every day, but I think maybe every week or something like that, that's maybe a good rhythm. And the last week I practiced actually nearly every day. I did practice every day, around 10 to 30 minutes each day, I think. I think 10 to 30 minutes every day is already nice for me. And yeah, actually this week I also went to a luthier to get a new chin rest, because with my old chin rest I was sometimes not too comfortable, because I had the feeling that I had pressure here on my jawbone in this area, and probably because of that the position of the violin was not very good, and I also had some pressure points on my collarbone, which came a little bit probably from the wrong hold, and then the violin would be pressed against my collarbone, which also didn't feel so nice. So this was my old one. Okay, so the luthier told me that this kind of chin rest is commonly used in cheap violins or beginner violins, but that that doesn't fit most of the beginners, and he recommended me another one which he said most of the beginners actually like, and I also actually liked it, and it also fitted mine very well, and you can also see the difference. Before that the old one was a little bit more here, so it was way more to the side, and the shape of it was more that the chin would have to bend that way, and now the chin line is more that way, and it feels much more comfortable because it follows the chin. And before that I had the feeling it was somehow against, or going against the chin line, which is not so nice. But now I have a new one, and actually I also started to experiment with the position of the shoulder rest. I think I also will continue experimenting with it, but right now it feels good like this. So it's not very straight right now on the back, but I have the feeling that this way it actually really follows my collarbone side, and that I can comfortably put my chin on the violin and then can comfortably hold it without any pain, which is nice. And yeah, that was on Tuesday, so after Tuesday practicing became even more fun, which is cool, I guess. And actually I also watched a lot of YouTube videos from violinists. I want to mention here maybe also Two Set Violin. They already have a pretty big fan base, but who doesn't know them, maybe have a look, subscribe to them. I think they're pretty cool and they're funny. And I also checked out the private channel of one of the guys, Eddie Chen, and he also makes some nice educational videos. And Two Set Violin makes a mixture between comedy videos and also educational videos, which is kind of interesting and funny at the same time. And I actually also watched many videos of a girl from Norway, and Nubi Violin, and I also liked her videos because I have the feeling her channel is a little bit related to mine, although she already now I think plays violin for 5 or 6 years, but I think her journey began similar to mine, so maybe give her a try. I will put the links in the description. And I learned from that a little bit, but I also learned, of course, from watching my own video. I saw in my last video that I want to keep my bow a little bit more parallel to the bridge, and I also saw that the bow hold and my little finger was a little bit too stiff and so on, but it was the first week, and it's it's still stiff in the second week, of course, but I will practice on that, and I think that's nice because that's one of the reasons I make these videos. And I also had to experience that sometimes you have good days and sometimes you have bad days. So on some days I was just in general a little bit more stiff than on other days and so on. And yeah, I think you have to work with that, what you have on that day. And I also guess with more and more experience that you can also handle that better. Yeah, so let's go into practicing, because I now started to use my left hand. I mean, I already told you that I have a little book with some exercises and so on, and now I have the first little exercises and tiny songs for using firstly the first finger and then the second finger, which is nice, I think. But I also want to play the empty string pieces from last week also, to see if that maybe has already improved a little bit. Okay, for the beginning I want to start with Ode to Joy, because I like that one very much, and yeah, I mean, it's just a tiny piece out of it and just the bass line, but I still like it. So let's start with that one. Okay, so that's that, and of course it's not perfect yet, and I will also continue practicing on the empty strings, but I also want to show you what else I practiced this week. Okay guys, that's it for today. I think today was maybe more a bad day, but I think there's not such a big difference between a good and a bad day anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm still a beginner, you can hear that. It's now the second week that I'm playing violin. There are still some things which are torturing myself, but I hope that I will get better slowly. And if you liked this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can go to my channel, subscribe my channel of course, and I hope to see you again the next time, and yeah, have a nice weekend. Bye bye!